Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Lorenzo Insigne looking every bit the turbocharged menace that he is. He's raring to go here.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of his, Peter. Very technically astute, and he uses his pace really well. He's a great threat in and around the box, and he can beat defenders with a
chance! Vitinha. Oh, super ball! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Vardy. Bale looking to receive it in space. Yildiz. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Let's kill it. Lorenzo Insigne.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the delivery. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That has not gone well. And it's Vardy. And here's Semenyo. Rafinha. Vardy! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. Hernus gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernus is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's neat. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Elects to cross. He leaps for it. Goal! Corinthians! And we have liftoff. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things...
Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lorenzo Insigne gets it away. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. And this is Insigne. Real chance! No, just not quite.
Lorenzo Insigne just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Lazio are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's going for goal! Superb from Yildiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Lazio. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, crossbar! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Impressive jump. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Lazio were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yaya Toure. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha takes a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Yildiz. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries one from range. Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. It is an explosive start to the second half. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a...
Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Saliba cuts it out. That pass isn't the best. Hernes. Looking for options for movement. That's put pay to the danger. Spread to the right. Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Cucurella has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Threads one in. Now it's Vardy.
Lazio really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking to play him in. He's got away. Try. And he shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's taking no chances there. Insigne tries to pass it through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble. Semenyo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Yildiz plays it short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Rafinha had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we...
Vardy gets flagged offside. Carvajal is there and he can get that clear. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. The ball's gone astray. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Vardy.
Lazio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vardy. Rafinha. Bale. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nagatomo. Always onto this. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he plays one through. Now it's Rafinha. That is a crunching tackle.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vardy! And that was very necessary. Now it's Bale. Demiral concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Attenzione,
Tries to get it clear.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Fourth
di
official
recupero.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Punched away. He's having a shot! Cucurella gets it clear. That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Spread out to the left. And it's Cucurella. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, clearly Uni Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partner.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side and just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
He has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Insigne. Nagatomo. That's a good run down the left. Corinthians claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Bale. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lazio are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Lazio are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. Great chance! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Semenyo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Bale. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. Dida getting this one clear. And it's been hooked away. And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hoeneß. That has been slung wide. Dida deals with that nice and simple. Lazio are looking to break at pace. Now it's Rafinha. Lazio very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Aimed at the far side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corinthians keep calm in the face of danger. Knocks it into space. Chance to do... Oh, good effort! And he can thump it away. Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Great ball, and he's in here. Vitinha. Now Semenyo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rafinha. Shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Yildiz plays it short. And here's Yildiz. Oh, that's delightful. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Vardy. Oh, well played, well played. Vitinha! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's going wide left. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Chance! And that's a good finish. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless... And we've reached half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Lazio are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Big chance! And that is well cleared. Yildiz is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He'll try from distance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Carvajal. Caicedo. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Insigne! Oh, off the bar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Insigne. Good driving run. He has found a way through. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Vitinha. Insigne, who does have an assist to his name. And they're back on the ball again. Vitinha. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always goal side. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now that looks a decent ball. Hernes. Oh, that's fabulous. Hernes. Cross into the... Getting up there! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's been given away. He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Corinthians really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hernus aims beyond the defence. Nagatomo delivers.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ibrahimovic. Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Vardy. Cucurella. Yildiz. Oh, well played. Semenyo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Bale. That's good play. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Insigne.
That's just...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Vitinha claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd